Tuned in. Your number one radio station.
Network. We are built for this network. For the strong, not the weak.
On this track I made up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you don't stop. Yo, my name is D-Nice, although I hate to admit it. Taking out your suckers and you don't know how I did it. See, every episode remains in this mode. Very cool, very calm, there's no sweat in my palm. I just pick up the mic, proceed with a song. I get right to the point, my composition's not long or short. It's like a sport, hanging in the middle. But now if you're puzzled, let me kick the whole riddle. That my name is Derek, and if I didn't mention D-Nice, it's just a description. It describes the kid on the mic. I'm the TR-808, but just call me D-Nice. I start to think of everything conscious all around me. Who would be the sucker MC to try to down me? Is it you or him? But I'm like a tree and every lyric is a limb. You throw it on the turntable, very unstable, but you gamble because you need that example. There's 1,000 MCs on the planet Earth now. What is the word you say to get heard? Some like to explain, some talk educated, some like McBoo. He's X-rated. I like to think of myself as a pure rebel, a radical thinker on a musical level. Cause suckers wanna stop me and girls wanna kiss. Wherever I go, yo, it seems I can't be dissed. Cause my name is D-Nice, but all the girls call me Derek. It ran through my crew, so I guess I've inherited the job of explaining and also maintaining the fact D-Nice is remaining not as king nor prince, but as a teacher with those beats like this, I know I'm gonna reach you. So now I don't think you should all despise this fact. D-Nice is on the rise, straight to the top like a bubble of water is a slaughter. So I think you ought to think realistically, not egotistically. It's suicide if you even think of dissing me. Cause if you try, I'ma make you wait to learn the reason I'm the 808, but just call me D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. Taking out your suckers and you don't know how just call me D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice. Taking out your suckers and you don't know how I did it. I live in the Bronx by the D and the 4. Writing lyrics is addictive, writing more and more and more about peace, about war, about wars. Breaking city laws to me become a chore. I wear no Jerry curls, but I still pull girls. I don't slur my words when I rap, cause that's whack. But in fact, I do not slack when I drop the funky lyric on a track. I'm not conceited when I walk the streets, and you can tell by the words that I speak that I'm not just another brother on the mic, cause the females love me, and they call me D.
Yo. Microphone check 1 2. What is this? You know the vibe, the TOTC boys. Theory of the culture, built for this network. Earl Jones, Chizz, Roundtree, Mad Knox, we back in the motherfucking business. What's good?
Another day, blessed and highly favored.
Yeah, man. So, we doing it.
Can't complain.
You feel me? We doing the damn thing. Rough, rugged, and raw, bringing it back to your door.
That's all you could do.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
That's all you could do.
I want to give a big shout out to my daughter, Aaliyah. She turned the big 11 today. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. Happy birthday. Yeah, God bless her. Happy birthday, little Aaliyah. Yeah, happy B-Day. Happy born day.
I want to give a future shout out because, you know, by the time we do a next episode, her birthday going to be passed to Mom Dukes. Mom Duke's birthday is on this Thursday coming up. So, happy birthday.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right, Lisa Capricorn in the building, you know.
Yep.
Go ahead, Big Leash.
So, Mom Dukes, Mama Madison, Mama, well, she married, so Jackson, Mama Jackson, shout out to my mom, shout out to my daughter Leah. Them Scorpios is running the calendar right now, you feel what I'm saying? But in the meantime, between time, man, how y'all brothers doing? I know everything is good, everything is copacetic, we back, we alive, we feeling good, you feel what I'm saying? So, hey, man, what, you know, let's address the motherfucking biggest thing in the culture right now, which is that Kanye West interview.
Oh yeah, that shit shook the world up. I mean, he really came to play. Right.
Yeah, Kanye.
He had that nigga, Nori had that nigga smoking. He smoking reefers and everything.
Well,
I'm like, oh shit.
We'll talk about it, Chizz, because Chizz, for y'all in the chat room, shout out to the chat room that tune in every week, you know what I mean? Shout out to the background listeners that rock with Theory of the Culture and built for this network. Shout out to all of them. But yesterday, when we had a conversation, I had to motherfucker refrain Chizz for talking about this shit. Because Chizz was so excited, you would have done this motherfucker done interviewed him. You know what I mean? I was like, Chizz, just hold it, bro. He was like, oh, yo. So talk about it, Chizz. Have the platform for you, my brother.
Okay, yeah, man. It's the craziest shit. Like, he just was like wilding the fuck out, talking about how the worst thing he ever did was sign Big Sean. He don't fuck with Big Sean. He don't fuck with John Legend because he was like, when he was going, you know, he was trying to root for Trump and shit. They was going against him and shit, and they were doing mad interviews going against him. So he's like, fuck them. He don't rock with them. I'm like, that's crazy. So, and the crazy thing about it, Nori was like, yo, Big Sean was supposed to do an interview, I think like a few days before Kanye came in, but he said something happened with the scheduling. So he was like, we had to put off on it, you know. But he said, now Big Sean, like, I can't wait to come through, because I'm going to tell you my side of the story. Because he was like, Ye owe me money and everything. He's like, I left the label.
Wow.
I'm like, shit. Because he's like, he at least owe him like $5 million.
Now, let me ask this question to you guys, both of you guys. And, you know, y'all can address accordingly or whatever order y'all feel. But let's just say if you put somebody on, right? You put somebody on, you change their life. You put them on, they make millions of dollars, they make hit records. They, you know, to where you put them on, Jay-Z, loving it. You got one of the hottest songs on the Throne album and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, the dude that you put on publicly, that's the key word now, publicly, goes on a podcast or whatever and says
different platforms.
Not even different platforms, but the statement he says on his platform is he don't fuck with you or making you seem like you out your motherfucking mind and everything else. Now, can I say my opinion first before y'all get into y'all's? I feel like Kanye West had every right to say that. And reason why, because I feel like if he changed, even if you know I'm fucked up, okay, and we brothers, you know how we talk, all three of us. Even though, you know, okay, mad on the skits or mad this and that and third, but I would rather you and Chizz be on this three-way call like we normally do and be like, man, what the fuck goes on? You know what I mean? Behind the doors, as opposed to going to a public podcast and say that motherfucker is on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. I felt like Kanye had every right to say that. I mean, he changed Big Sean's life. Big Sean was broke. He came in there. He signed him to good music. All that shit. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I felt like motherfucking Kanye had every right to say that. If you gonna say, my thing is, if you gonna give a public opinion, you just say, well, be political correct about it. Gay or being gay. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But talk to me behind the scenes about how you feel. Don't go to a podcast and you ain't even got the balls to pick up the phone and call me and let me know how you feel first. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. How y'all brothers feel about it?
I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Check me privately. You know what I'm saying? Don't be on no interview talking no shit.
Right.
Don't do that. So I feel the same way. It just, I didn't really, know the ins and outs of whatever the deal was with him and Big Sean.
But
because he was like, fuck Big Sean, fuck John Legend, fuck Talib Kweli.
Right. And that's the thing. These are people who Kanye verbatim. I mean, Talib Kweli got put on by himself, but you got to think about the Just to Get By record was a Kanye record that really catapulted Talib's career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
John Legend got put on through Kanye when Kanye got hot. You know what I mean? Big Sean, the same thing. So my thing is, these are people who he really gave the energy to rock it off, to do whatever you want. Why would you say fuck me in the public setting? You know what I mean?
Because Talib was like, he checked him privately, and he said he put out a public statement about it. Because he was like, what Kanye is doing was dangerous at the time. He said, I spoke to that man privately. So he was like, I still love Kanye, but Kanye's trying to make it a popularity contest. Because he was like, because Kanye was like, Common is better. Because I think it's a game that Nori played, Quick Time with Slum. And he's like, Talib or Common. That's when he really started getting into it. You know what I'm saying? But Talib was like, that's his opinion.
But that's what I'm saying.
He's got, even to be mentioned in the same breath as Common, he said, I take that as a compliment.
How you feel about it, John?
I think they're playing with everybody's head, man. Listen, I'm not saying that those situations may not be situations. Big Sean, hey, he owe me $5 million, this, that, and third. I'm not saying that. But I think they placated because it's good for ratings. Mm-hmm. So I think that, they might actually be real situations. But maybe Big Sean says, hey, man, I saw Kanye's joint. I'm going to go on and I'm going to tell a real story. And I think all of them talk privately just to do that so that we can talk about it.
Yeah, because you got to think, Drink Champs win now. You know what I'm saying? The price don't went up for them.
But I think there's a lot of this stuff with rap, man. And me and Chizz had an interesting conversation I want to segue to. But I think with all this stuff with the Drip Champs, the Kanye's, the people going back, I think they just playing with the public's head so that the public could go in there and give it more views so that we could be on Theory of the Culture talking about it and try to divide sides. I think they all really, for the most part, are probably really cool. And I think that they kind of almost in a reality show kind of form judge this stuff up so that everyone can have something to talk about. Because, it's like anything else. You watch the news. What does the news do? They sensationalize bad news because it boosts ratings. You're not going to hear about the lady. You're not going to hear about the guy that helped the old lady across the street and so she wouldn't get hit by a car. You're going to hear about the murder rate. You're going to hear about the politics. So I think these rappers do the same thing, man. You got to be a little cynical with this situation.
And I want to know this, too. he also said that Beanie gave him the name Jesus, and he said that. He said, I owe Beanie money. So Nori's like, wait, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm gonna give him. Well, he said, talk to Beanie. Beanie confirmed it. He's gonna give Beanie $50 million and 5% stock to for Jesus, for the Yeezy brand. Do you think he's gonna really fall through with that? Well, because Beanie's saying he spoke to Yak about it already. So, do y'all think he really gonna keep his word with that?
Let me say. If he put it out there like that.
Yeah. Because he was like, what he did was, he was like,
You gotta follow up with it now, because you done put it, like Jones said, you put it out there. So now, if you don't follow up, you know a motherfucker like Beanie Siegel, which he ain't really about it, but if Beanie Siegel be asked, yo, did Kanye come do what he said on Roundtree? Beanie gonna tell motherfuckers no. You think Beanie Siegel gonna sit there and lie? The motherfucker Beanie Siegel don't give a fuck about it ain't breaking his pockets or nothing. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, if he talked about it, now you gotta follow through. But you know, Kanye, he say he worth $9 billion. You know what I mean? So the dude say he got it. You know what I mean? So hey.
I was, you know what, and I just was surprised to see him on that show. I'm like, what? He's going on Drink Champs? I would never imagine that.
Hey.
That was pretty big, man. Kanye is still that dude.
Because Kanye don't do a whole bunch of interviews, and especially podcasts and shit. Like, he don't really do that shit.
But see, he went on a show where he knew he could get all the shit off his chest and not be judged. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because Drink Champs,
because Nori was like, he was down there for like 3 days. He said they chilled out, went to dinner.
Right.
He's like, then he forced us to go shopping with him and shit.
Right, but you think about all the Drink Champs. They don't really clickbait they interviews for motherfuckers to tune in. You feel what I'm saying?
No, they don't. They don't.
They don't clickbait none of they shit. It's like, yo, when you see it come across your timeline, that's when you hit the motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, they didn't clickbait this Kanye interview and promote it.
No, they didn't.
It's the biggest event of them all. You know what I mean? They didn't.
They just dropped it.
They just dropped it. So that's why Kanye gave him the best shit. Because it's like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm on here. You know what I mean? He drinking Japanese whiskey, little bit of Hennessy, taking 2 or 3 pulls of weed and shit. You know what I mean? Motherfucker. And then he talking shit about everybody. Not just the rappers. He talking about the fucking publicists that's in Kim and him fucking house.
Yeah, he found fuck with her.
Right. You know what I mean? Like he said he never seen the divorce paper. They got, they got them divorcing. He said he never seen the divorce paper.
So why they saying that then?
Again,
it seems like he's telling a whole different story about the divorce, about this so-called divorce.
This is the publicist lady that's next to Kim portraying all this shit. This is what he's saying.
Yeah.
He said, bro, I love my children, bro. Like, I want my children to have a stable home where dad could come and, they know dad there. Not no bullshit where, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That is
crazy. Because, Kim K was just on SNL like a few weeks ago.
Right.
And she was kind of insinuating a divorce too. So it's the publicist that's amping her up to put all these statements out and shit like that.
SNL was a comedy sketch show, so they gonna go by and spoof whatever it is that's the hot topic, whether it be Donald Trump making a fool of himself or whoever. You know what I mean? They gonna spoof the shit. They gonna do that. So guess what? I got Kim K on here. What was the latest shit on Kim K? Oh, Kanye losing his fucking skits and I'm divorcing him. Let's play on that.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
That's
Let's
how
go fun at that.
Yeah, SNL always operated like that, man. You know?
Yeah. But I guess Jay ain't feeling that shit. He like, fuck the publicist. I don't fuck with her.
No, for real. And I knew, and the crazy part is, the way he said it though, I knew it came from a place where he was holding that bitch in for a while. And he been wanted to say that.
Yeah.
He been wanted to say that shit. He was like, yo, and he dropped the name and he was like, I don't fuck with her. The way he said I don't fuck with her was like,
yeah, you felt it.
You felt that shit. Like if I was to see this bitch or have an opportunity to take her out, I would. Type shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, whoa. You know what I mean? So
he was very serious. You could tell with a lot of the people. He was like, I don't fuck with them. You could tell he meant that shit.
Yeah, facts. Though.
Right.
Facts.
He was getting loose. He was on a proper platform for it. Because like you said, they didn't clickbait this shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the thing. I think that's why he fuck with the Drink Champs, because they just dropped the episode. They didn't promote it. They didn't do none of this crazy shit.
No.
You know what I mean? They just dropped the episode. For real.
Nah, and I think this, and kudos to them. You know what I'm saying? For even pulling that off.
Yeah. That's a lot of podcasts can't pull that off. Yeah, right. I think I give Nori credit for that because he doesn't really do. Check it out. They just drop stuff. Sometimes you gotta do it like that. That's what I like about his show. As far as the rest of it, man, I think that these celebrities / rappers / I think they just placate, a lot of things that's going on because the common man wants to sit there and be entertained by it. And I guess that's what they're doing. Talking about Kanye, talking about Kim Kardashian, this, that, and third. I'm not saying there's not some truism to it, but like, it's mostly, man, listen, it's all ratings, man. And I got to the point where I can't take them too seriously because, like Mad had said something about a week ago. Me, Chizz, Mad could like sit there behind the scenes and be like, yo, Jones beefing with Chizz and this and third, and we could put them up there in the culture and be like, what's going on with them three brothers? What's happening? Jones don't want to do the show no more. Chizz don't want to fuck with Jones. It's all bullshit, man. Listen, it's all ratings. It's all ratings, hits and views, streams. That's all. I got to the point. I just can't take it too seriously, man. I mean, they do what they got to do to get a check, get paper. Go ahead and get your paper.
Yeah, ain't nobody knocking that,
Well, I mean, it's a hustle, too. It's a hustle.
We live in an era where everybody want to hear some tea. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Yeah, right. To keep conversations going because
all the rumors.
Right. Well, that's to me. I wouldn't give a fuck one way or the other what they do.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I mean, you gotta kind of see it, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Are some of the ballistics very real? Absolutely. But for the most part, motherfuckers is bored of shit. You bring a guy like Kanye on and Drink Champs. Was Kanye being honest? Probably. He's always great for great sound bites. And, but, yeah. I feel a certain kind of way about it. That's just me, but it makes for interesting rating. Yeah. That's not what probably everybody wants to hear from me right now. But Jones at the point where, hey, man, listen, look, I've seen enough of it. The people are really trying to, really get these numbers up, trying to get that paper.
Yeah.
So we tune in so that their ratings be great. Meanwhile, cats like us stay broke on the ground. So what the fuck you want me to say?
And you know what? That's a perfect segue of why Snoop Dogg is coming out with the Algorithm album. That's a perfect segue. Nice alley you.
Well, hey, man.
But
thank you, man. Hey, listen, man. I ain't there when you want me, but I'm always on time.
Yeah. Snoop idea of the Algorithm Party, the way he broke it down. He got because he's a creative consultant in Def Jam and stuff. The album coming out,
which is big
under Def Jam. But reason why he said he putting this out because everything is programmed to tell you what's hot in music. You know what I mean? It's like you miss that spirit in music and feeling, even from Def Jam to any other label. The spirit of music is when people heard the music and felt the music. You know what I mean? Now you got a computer that's telling you, the top 10 of such and such and such and such. But you might have an album that never charted. You feel what I'm saying? Might be the dopest, hottest album that's better than the number one on the chart. You know what I mean? So it was like, that's
because it's going according to a system.
Yeah, he said all this shit is computerized, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they telling you what's the hottest music, what's this, that, and the third. So he was like, yo, fuck that. I got the rawest people, the rawest spitters, some youngins, some of the friends that been...
A little bit of everybody.
And, he was like, I was on my Khaled shit and making the best compilation album ever. And he was like, yo, I was like, I can't wait to hear this motherfucker. It drops on the 12th. I'm definitely.
And he just dropped the video. He dropped the video for Murder Music with Benny the Butcher, Jadakiss, and Busta Rhymes.
Right.
Shit is hard.
Shit crazy.
Because they just had his mother funeral. As a matter of fact, he dropped it the same day of his mother funeral, which I believe was I think it was over the weekend.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Listen, I shout out to Uncle
Snoop is on some shit.
Shout out to Uncle Snoop, bro, for real.
He talking about he about to get all the rights to Death Row.
Yeah, and
he's like, look,
deserved.
He's like, all the young niggas that came out. He's like, if I'd have been guys, all the young niggas would have came to me. He's like, YG, Roddy Ricch. He's like, all the niggas would have came to me.
Yeah, because they.
Which makes total sense.
Bro, but you know how much. See, the thing is, bro, even with the catalog that Death Row holds underneath that label, the Machiavelli album, Snoop Dogg album, the fucking Chronic album, all these fucking shits, bro. Dog Pound. He's, you know what I mean? Lady of Rage, a lot of them, bro. It's like if Snoop comes back. And like he said, if he gets his hand on that, he can re-roll it out to where people start making money off them shits. You feel?
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Right. And he was like, a little birdie told me that might be soon. You know what I mean? Because he know the person who owned the whole shit. So I'm sure.
Yeah, because he said all the catalog was sold to E1, and then E1 sold it to somebody else.
Right. So now the person, the Bloodstone Records now holds the catalog to Death Row. So now it becomes a bidding war, basically. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now, if Snoop, which Snoop does have that bag, you can't say Snoop doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He got it. He got it.
That bag. My whole thing is. And the crazy part is he don't even have to fuck with no other fucking really major distribution because Snoop still got his own distribution company. You know what I mean? So he can really buy Death Row, put it out under the Doghouse distribution or Snoopadelic Films or whatever you want to put it under and motherfucker roll that bitch out like he want to.
And then he got Def Jam backing him.
On top of that, the power that he has. So let's just say if he want to do another greatest hits album, he can have Def Jam put that distribution money up underneath that motherfucker as his secretary.
You think he's not gonna do that? Hell yeah.
Death Row Def Jam.
Hell yeah.
If he brings Death Row Def Jam, oh my god, that shit would be crazy, bro. That shit will be crazy. But yo, he had a great interview.
Snoop got some plans.
Yeah, he had a great interview on $1 Million Worth of Game.
Yeah,
That was a real good interview and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, Snoop is so cool and down to earth and humble.
Hey, Chizz, you know your boy Will Smith coming out with a memoir, right?
No, I ain't hear about that.
Yeah, bro. He sat down with Oprah Winfrey because he coming out with a book, and one of the books he talked about how Jada and him used to drink and have sex like 4 times every day for like 4 months straight. When they started dating.
Goddamn freaks.
So, you know, I think Will is just basically tired of the pussy.
Yeah, and I think it's good for him because it gives him a chance to tell his side of the story. Right. Because it always came from Jada's perspective.
Right. So he actually putting the book out. You know what I mean?
Right. See, again, Jada say something, Will say something, Jada say something.
And it's money.
It translates into dollars.
It's money.
Well, that's it, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, and people they won't get none of my money.
Oh, they ain't getting enough money for me either. Like, I'd rather read that.
No, I ain't getting no money from me. No, I ain't getting Earl money. But, like, I get people going to sit there and go in, oh, Will finally about to speak out. Because Jada talking all her shit on the motherfucker, on the red table, whatever her show is.
Right.
But, like, yeah, man, these guys, man, listen, man.
That shit.
You know, I'm trying to just be real tonight, man. I can't sit there. You get so tired of these people, and I love them. Shit, please. I still listen to their music, you know. I still will watch an occasion thing on YouTube. Man, listen. You doing your shit for ratings, views, hits, to get more money. And what does money do? Money begets more money. And they know how to, like, manipulate the system.
Yeah.
And it got to a certain point when they clear. Man, it's all cool, man. Listen, I ain't mad at the brothers and sisters, man. But it's all bullshit, man. Listen, you just ain't getting my money. That's all I'm saying. You know, I work too damn hard. Nah, you know, I become that OG. I'm like, man, listen, you do that, all that shit over there you want to.
Hey, Joe.
You ain't getting my money.
Hey, Jones.
What?
I put 3850, motherfucker. You scream.
Yeah. Right. I mean, I love it. You gotta understand, I love it to the end, man. But like you start to see, especially now with the social media, man, and just that man, people just trying to do shit. Even if, you know, what was the thing I said to you? Oh, what is it? Too many superstars, not enough fans. I was talking about the social media level.
Right.
Shit, you gotta like move that into the superstar level. They listen. They have it all the time trying to get their shit across because there's so many people that's underneath them or underlingers that's trying to get the same kind of clout that Will and Jada got. But they're Instagram star with 33 million views. You know, so listen, man. Earl ain't got time for the bullshit. God damn it all hell. You do what you do, I do what I do over here. I'll pay attention here and there. But listen, all that stuff really is about, you know, Chizz got all of his feeling about Jada talking about with, Jones, man, you know, she talking about him in a certain way. I said, Chizz, listen, man, she got a show. She got to conduct. she want to get as many viewers as she can.
Facts.
Based on talking about his lack thereof, let's say.
Right. Fact.
Man, listen, all them people to me is just people to me. I love what they did. I will appreciate their careers. But, like, listen, bro, for the everyday common man who's struggling, and I'm not even hating, understand, this ain't called hate, but they just trying to get people like me, you, Chizz, to talk about this shit on Theory of the Culture, which we do a good job of. And, you know, I don't think, you know what's funny with us? I don't even think when we talk our shit, we not even looking for ratings. I don't. I mean, I'm just a dude on a third party online, but like, whoever tunes in, tunes in. Whoever doesn't, doesn't.
Yeah,
to me,
that's always,
it's just a moment. It's a moment in time.
That's always,
it won't make us. It won't make us.
No, no. I'm good with. It's all. I think the one thing that social media did, when you talk about the Jadas, the Wills, the Beanie Siegels, the Kanyes, the Norries, all these things, all it did was just kind of somewhat level the playing fields. Where the common man can come in there and get a couple million views on an independent rap record, and he doing what the hell he doing. And listen, man.
Like, it got so crazy. People don't even watch the news really no more. Read news.
No. People watch the news because, you know, they watch.
But you got to think, a lot of people. I know a lot of people that don't watch the news, and I feel as though that's crazy. You don't want to know what's going on in the world. You rather
because it's in the palm of their hands now, Chizz. The news is in the palm of their hands. You could go on your motherfucking phone or laptop.
Right, you're going to see it on the feed, right.
And you could go
on
the news.
You're going to see it on the feed.
You don't have to watch motherfucking TV no more.
Yeah, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. Listen, I live in an era where people do watch TV. And they watch the news. And they want to see the latest news. If they're not doing that, they transfer their computer. They transfer their laptop to see the news. We're talking about the news, right? So people still watch. They want to. I mean, mostly
the younger generation, the people.
No, Chizz. Everyone watches the news. I don't give a shit.
You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that.
What are you talking about? You about to get me on one. But listen, your household might be different from my household, and man's household is different from your household. But like, people watch the news for whatever. You got to understand, the news sensationalizes everything that's going to sell. The point is a selling point.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if it's fucking Republicans and fucking Democrats. The bottom line is they watch the fucking news. I don't like to watch the news because I know it's all misogynistic bullshit so you can get ratings. Give me fucking Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Let me watch something lighthearted every once in a while. I don't want to see that bullshit every day, but that might be me. But the bottom line is people want to go and watch this shit, this misogynistic shit. George Clinton said the best shit in the world that I thought made sense to me. TV is America's drug. You know how George talk, right? George, listen, he might look crazy, but he ain't crazy. And when he said that, it's so right. TV is America's drug. So that's a habit too, right, y'all?
No,
when you gotta depend on the news so much about politics, watching bad shit, so that you could say, "Oh, I'm glad I'm better than that situation that they just broadcasted." Right. That's what the news does, and people watch the news.
And guess what?
Yes.
And guess what? They're gonna take, for those who, like Jones say, who don't literally sit there watching on TV. They take the clickbaits and put it on your YouTubes. They put it on your Google headlines. So guess what? When you sitting there strolling through your email or watching Monday Night Football, and before you get to that, guess what? You might have a fucking news feed that come across your block via Facebook or some shit. Before you even stroll down, you see the advertisement of somebody campaign or anything other, you know what I mean? Such and such and such on NJ.com. What is it? Now we used to read the Jersey Journal. Now it's NJ.com. You know what I mean? The Star Ledger became NJ.com as well. You know what I mean? So
I know technology changed shit around.
And word, I see, I'm old school. I'm an 84 bruh. See? Prince got the greatest record ever. I keep telling y'all. Pop life. Everybody can't be on top. But in the social media era, everybody want to be on top. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. They just want that pop life. You know, and that's the thing, man. Everybody can't be on top. It's not enough room in this bitch. I keep telling y'all. Listen.
It's the Wild Wild West, man.
Because people would even record themselves doing stupid shit just to get some likes and views and ratings.
Get that pop life. We're going to use pop life tonight. According to that brother Prince, R.I.P., he said the best shit that I ever thought about in a chorus. So, like, my thing is, it's nothing different. Ain't a damn thing changed. Social media, because people still feel the same. People always want that acceptance and respect for something that they doing. I think that, like for me, I got it all down. I'm cool with wherever I'm at in life, like regardless of who's doing what celebrity. Listen, man, that's just all shit because the common man is so infatuated with that Hollywood lifestyle, that rap lifestyle, and they said, you know what they do? They sit there and placate that shit to the common man so that they can get dollars. And I give them credit for being smart like that.
Yeah.
Me personally, no, I ain't selling my soul out for nobody. Listen, I'm good. I'm good with it, man. It doesn't really matter. Like sometimes you got to realize people, they hustlers from a social media standpoint, and we see the dollars. Now they getting this money. That's great. Oh, hey, that's fine. Not even on a hating standpoint. If you have that kind of je ne quoi say to do that and get that off, get it off. Go ahead, my dude. Go ahead, my sister. It doesn't matter to me because I feel like, game recognizes game. And, that's your game. If you good enough to sit there and make all of us believe that every time you put some fingernail polish on, if you Cardi B, it's the best fingernail polish, all the way to the rapper that feel like, I got the hottest shit spin. But, if you was crafty enough to get that off. But doesn't mean that, when I put on my pants and you put on your pants that you any better than me. It just means that you worked a certain avenue that I could have worked. And, I just chose not to fuck with that. Maybe you did. But it doesn't mean that you any better. It just means that you is more of an opportunist, which we live in an opportunist country. America's an opportunist. Right. So, like, for me, I don't have to really do all of that. Maybe they did. But it's 360. You have to have the Kanye West to the Mad Knoxes. You got to have, things that, the yin and the yang. I just don't really feel like I need to feed into anybody's bullshit based on you doing it. Okay, if you want to get all these hits and views, fine. Could I have done that too? Yeah, probably. But I don't think I was just that thirsty. For me, I can only speak for me. I can't speak. I wasn't that thirsty for attention. I wasn't that thirsty for, the dollars. I'll work and make mine and be okay. Because there's a lot of that. A lot comes with that.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye got the fuck you money.
He did.
Shit, he lost his mother. Okay. You don't think that if he had the money that he had, his mother would still be alive? Yeah. Listen, all I'm saying is, I don't mind what they doing. I don't have a problem with what they doing. But when it comes to, everybody got a principle, right? I ain't doing a principle. Chief Rocker got a principle. Man got a principle. Chizz got a principle. I ain't one of them dudes that sweat popularity. I ain't one of them dudes that sweat money.
Yeah.
But, and I'm not even mad at it. You know, most people would be mad in the middle of the street fighting. Oh, I didn't get this break. I ain't got that break. I'll tell you about on private, I'll tell you about my breaks and non-breaks. But I tell y'all, going back to whoever said it was a Chizz or man, you know, get up with us in private.
Yeah.
Listen, I get up with my friends in private because I know I could talk. Hey man, yo, this how this went down over here, or this how it went down. You know, it's that third. Like I could express that, and you know, my friends allowed me to vent. But like, I was never thirsty. I was a competitor. Oh shit, yo, motherfucker Red, you think you nice? I got something for you this next show. Queen Lie, you think you nice? I got something. You didn't write your own lyrics, Latifah. I got something for you on next show. See, for me, I felt like, to me, I was better in person. You know, at least like I was real. I wasn't clout chasing back then. I wouldn't clout chase now. Because I'm comfortable.
That term didn't even really exist back then.
No, well, it was still there.
It was there, but the term itself, I'm talking about.
Chizz, stop it. The bottom line is, the thing is, it was always there. You were trying to get the record deal that I was trying to get, so you had to clout chase the way I clout chase. If that's what we was doing. You were trying to be the most popular rapper. I was trying to be the most popular rapper. So we're still there. We just got a term for it now. And the thing is, it's like now it's just more what it is now. It's clout chasing. You know, and then they fuck around online, they troll each other and all this bullshit. And it makes money it sells, it makes the headlines, it does what it does. But to me, it just really never mattered. Really what mattered, when you all on the come up together. I don't give a it was me, Queen Latifah, Dirty Nature, it was who brought the best games to the table. You know what I mean?
Clearly.
You were still clout chasing without the word being clout chasing. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't what, it was competition.
Right.
You know, and that's how I feel. Like,
yeah, I understand that. I ain't trying to disagree with you on that. I understand that.
Yeah, right. So, you know, it doesn't matter to a guy like me. Like, you can sit there all you want. I see the views all day, man. It's great. That's what you're doing. But they still need support. They still need acceptance. Online today, they still need hit streams, all that stuff. So you're still doing the same shit. And if that's your hustle, that's great. Listen, man, I ain't got a problem with that. You understand? I can see if I was some dude that felt like, yeah, fuck the youth. Da, 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 da. Y'all never heard me say that. More, I big up the youth. I fuck with the youth heavy, as a matter of fact, because I know that they're doing something that we didn't have the ability to do, as far as getting like fucked up record deals, fucked up management deals and things like that. And they run off with all the money. See, that's how it was back then. So what I do is big up these young guys that are able to kind of really make their own way and doing what they're doing.
Yeah,
because they don't have to go through the same bullshit that we went through to kind of get their point across. So I big up to the young guys. Big up to
it's dope. It's dope.
It really is. It really is. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, guys. I got a little long-winded. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah,
nah, it's cool.
But to switch gears a little bit, I want to say congratulations to Missy Elliott, who deservingly got her Hollywood star. You feel what I'm saying? Walk of Fame star.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, though.
You know what I mean? For all her accolades of what she did. So shout out to Missy Elliott who put it down and you know, basically, it's well deserved, man. She put in the hip hop. She took hip hop by storm, not just hip hop, but R&B as well. And yo, shout out to Missy, man. Shout out to Missy for real. You know,
because you got to think, Missy was a trailblazer.
Right.
Yeah. You know, a lot of shit wouldn't happen. Or Timberland wouldn't be as big as he is now if it wasn't for Missy. You got to think about the connection of that. You know.
And that's
like he owed Missy everything.
And he's always in debt to her. That's what he's always said.
Yeah.
And his interviews, like he's always in debt with Missy. He's always in debt to her. You know what I mean? Because Missy was already on far as her pen game. You know what I mean? But the production value, which she challenged him on. So he stepped up his production. So, you know what I mean? That's super dope. And it's well deserved to have another.
He's taking on other artists and help him with that. Like,
but just,
they call it artist development.
Yeah, but just
they don't have artists. Hey, listen, they don't have artist development.
No, you talking about Missy and Timberland.
Yeah, no, I get that. But like, you know, it's crazy that. See, now y'all sit there touching a point for me because those artists, excuse me, y'all, if I'm just jumping in. I had to double Dutch for a minute. They understood artist development. Missy was a chick that came out to be phenomenal based on her creativity.
Yeah.
But like at the time that she was dealing with certain situations, puffy shit like that, she was deemed as like not sexy, fat chick. This thing. Let's break it down.
No, you
don't
right.
Talk.
You're right.
It was right. The way that she was viewed and the way that she came out. What I love Missy. Now this is what, because come on, you can't tell me that sister from Virginia. You couldn't sit down with her today or yesterday. So many people would love Missy because she was just a real chick. She reminded you of, even though she was young, your aunties. And like you could talk with Missy like the way she was. I said, man, she was everything that the industry didn't want. And Missy took that and turned it into, I'm going to make you want it.
Right.
So she fought the whole way. Missy, I love her. Like Missy Elliott transformed so many different ways for hip hop. You know, when you watch her videos, she got the break dancers, she's got the fucking Africa Bambaataa beats in there, and she's got the soul sonic force, and she mixes it with her own style. She can sing, she can rap, she can dance. What the fuck? I mean, as much as I would hate to say that she was better than Lauryn Hill, she probably was better than Lauryn Hill.
You right.
Like a lot of people don't give her the credit that she had because she was such a homey chick. But like most chicks that would talk about the way I got it in the hood, when the sisters were watching Missy, and I be talking with the sisters coming out some bars and we be holding our songs come on the radio. You know, I can fuck with Missy because she was just Missy. Like, she was, like, so different. Her mind space was so different that you kind of understood Missy without understanding Missy. That's how good she was.
Yeah.
I don't think she gets enough credit. I mean, she got credit. She got credit now. Don't get it fucked up now. She works for a lot of people. I get that with Missy. But the way she was viewed when she came out, fat chick, fat black, this kind of stuff, hell, she was like the female Biggie in a way.
And you got to think it wouldn't be Aaliyah without Missy. It wouldn't be Genuine without Missy. A lot of things it wouldn't be without her.
I'm pretty sure she's still doing something real crafty with somebody.
Yeah.
To this day.
It wouldn't be Tempo without Missy.
No, she.
Right. Well.
And my thing gets.
Missy is still.
Hold on, Jones. Before you get in, I just want to get this point. To see another black sister get her Walk of Fame and her accolades is cited for.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
the culture.
A long time coming for her.
Right. The culture is.
And you know what? Yeah, because she worked for that. There wasn't no. Missy didn't have a platform to say, "Hey, I can make people shift their mind."
Right.
No, she just worked it.
She worked. Right. She
just worked it.
She worked. She put that pen game to work. Studio rap. Every video you seen, she choreographed. All that shit, bro. It was her vision to be different, and it worked for her. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to that sister, for real. Shout out to her.
Oh, absolutely. Salute.
But we get ready. We're about our hour. We're about our hour. Our hour's almost up, man. So
wait. How many minutes we got in an hour?
We got 60, but we take a commercial break like a motherfucker. Cause I got to pee. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, cool. Oh my God, man.
I got to go.
Chizz, you better, if man pee, you better go pee too.
So we gonna take a musical break. We gonna come right back with the last segment of Area of the Culture. Earl Jones, Chizz, Roundtree, DJ Mad Knobs, built for this network. Let's go, baby.
When the rain hits my window, I take in me some Indo. Me and Timberland, ooh, we sang a jangle. We so tight that you get our styles tangled. Sway your do-si-do like you loco. Can we get kinky tonight like Coco? So, you wanna play with my yo-yo? I smoke my hydro on the D-Lo. I can't stand her. It's my window. 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 Beep beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep? I'm driving to the beach. Top down, loud sound, see my piece. Give them pounds now, look who it be. It be me, and Timothy. Look like it's about to rain, what a shame. I got the armor or the shine up the stain. Old Missy, try to maintain. I can't stand the rain. I can't stand the rain. It's my window. I can't stand the rain. It's my window. I can't stand the rain. It's my window. I can't stand the rain. I feel the wind. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10 begins. I sit on heels like Lauren until the rain starts coming down and pouring on the chair. I got my umbrella, my finger waves these days, they fall like Humpty, Chumpy. I break up with him before he dump. They have me, yes, he lucky. It's my window, I can't stand her. It's my window, I can't stand her.
Yo, we are back right here. Built for this network, Theory of the Culture Show. You already know the vibes and what we on. The three guys, the TOTC boys in the building. You know what I mean? Man, this has been an interesting show thus far, brothers.
Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. Hey, yo. Yo, hey, Chizz, man. Hey, yo, Chizz.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? You there?
Loud and clear, man.
Hey, Chizz, man, you know, this is a song I was thinking about, right? You know, I was on one, right? It's a song called Put a Message in the Bottle, Baby. That's for me, right? See, I got to thinking. That's one of my favorites. That's one of your favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chizz, man. Why don't you put a little shooby-dooby on that record, man?
You say that again?
I said, Chizz, man. Why don't you put a little shooby-dooby on that record, man? Come on, Chizz. Come on, Chizz.
Bruh.
Oh, my God. He said a shooby. Say that again?
See, y'all niggas, listen, man, a little shooby-dooby, man. I mean, saying the record, man. Shooby-dooby.
That was a shooby-dooby.
You don't know nothing about the shooby-dooby?
No, man, break it down.
When somebody asked you to sing back in the day, man, they say, hey, man, put a little shooby-dooby on that, man. So, Chizz. Come on, man. Come on, Chizz. Come on, put a message in the bottle, baby. Come on now. Oh, wait a minute, Chizz. Well, okay, let me break it down. What song you want to sing tonight? Tonight. What you want to sing, Chizz? No, that's cool. Yeah, what you got? That's cool. Come on now. Come on, Chizz. Come on, Chizz.
Oh, God. Bust out a shooby-dooby, Chizz.
Bust out a shooby-dooby, man. The shooby-dooby.
Come on, Chizz. Yo.
Send for me, put a message in a bottle, baby. Send for me,
please. Telephone call away. Come on, Chizz.
For me. Ooh, everything's gonna be alright. It'll be alright. Oh, for me.
Go ahead, Chizz.
Put a message in a bottle, baby. Me. You should call my baby. I thought that everything was fine. You say you got to get away to find yourself. Yeah, tonight, there ain't a day but you and I. Oh yeah, love is good all the time. Yeah, and you finally don't leave me behind. Oh yeah, let me put one more thing on your mind. If you ever need me, baby, send for me.
Come on,
message in a bottle, baby.
Baby, send for me. Come on, Chizz. Come on,
put a message in a bottle, baby. Baby. That's all I got.
That's all you got. God. Oh, wait, hold on. One more bit. Hold on, Chizz. Give us some Luther. Give us some Luther.
Which one?
Man, whatever one you want, man. Give us some Luther, man.
Oh, okay. Whoa, okay. Oh, pick somebody else.
Pick somebody else. I thought you had Luther on lock, man.
I did, but my mind's going blank right now for Luther.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, Chizz. Listen, man.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to leave it up to you, man. What you got, Chizz? Come on, man. Come up with one. Everybody can relate to. Come up with one. This is karaoke with Chizz, y'all.
What are we doing here?
This is entertainment right here. Come on, Chizz.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Don't let up now.
Yo. Oh my God.
Oh, okay, hold on.
What you got here? Come on, man. Oh, good. You know lyrics? You know lyrics?
I know the lyrics, but I'm laughing so hard, I'm trying to correct myself.
Oh, okay. Come on. This karaoke with Chizz, y'all.
Oh my God.
Okay, come on. Come on now.
Hey.
Chizz can't compose himself.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm laughing so hard, my mind getting fucked up.
Yo.
Your mind playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just want to say
come on now.
to all the artists.
Man got to do his freeway.
No, it ain't
his
about
freeway
me.
imitation.
Wait.
It ain't about me. It ain't about me. It ain't about me. No. You not you see Chizz trying to pull his shovel out and dump the shit on me. Jones just said it's motherfucking karaoke with Chizz. You feel what I'm saying? So this is karaoke with Chizz. Yo, I'ma tell you. To all the artists that Chizz is singing right now, I apologize to you for him messing up your record so bad. I apologize on behalf of for this record.
Listen, man.
Oh my God.
Come on, Chizz, give us one more, man.
Bro,
give us one more, man.
Curtain,
come on,
bro. Oh my God.
Give us one more, Chizz, man.
You gotta give the people one more, Chizz. One more.
You gotta give people one more, man.
One more,
man.
Hold on, I'm trying to feel like myself.
See, there's certain people that can do it on the spot, and there's certain people who cannot.
Right.
Now, this should be easy for Chizz.
Yo.
Give us one more, Chizz. Karaoke with Chizz.
Cause the motherfucker sings on the phone with us all the time, y'all. You gotta understand.
Yeah.
He busts out a note out of no fucking where. It be fucking up.
I wish the world were truly happy, living at one. Wish the word they call freedom someday will come. Someday will come. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Oh, soon I like the far away from here with my mind. Oh no, so clear. I want to know what I want to see. Hey, everybody gonna be what they want to be. Hey, baby. I like the way, and I like the way you feel, and I like the way you feel. Woo. I like the way you feel, and I like the way you feel. Woo. And I like the way you feel. Zoom, baby, gonna zoom on the ass, zoom on the place. Zoom me the fingers, zoom me the body, zoom me the ass, zoom me the ground. We gonna zoom. Ooh, I like the way it feels, and I like the way it feels. Oh, and I like the way it feels. Zoom, baby, zoom in your eyes, zoom in your fresh ass mouth. Oh, we gonna zoom on the way to the north and to the east. Las Vegas, I'm lost. We're gonna zoom. Up in the boom.
Oh my God.
Okay, now that was kind of crazy, but we gonna get to it fast tonight.
Hey, listen. This is a hell of a way to come back from a break on any show. I'ma tell you.
Oh my God.
We done did. I gotta count how many episodes we done did. But hell, we never came back to an episode from a break where we bust out a Chizz karaoke. Okay?
Yeah.
This is how Chizz sound on I mean, it's worse than this when he's on his drunken night, ladies and gentlemen. You know, and Jones.
And I ain't gonna be doing it all the time. I ain't gonna be doing it all the time.
Shout out to Jones, man. Jones crafty. See, Jones coordinated this shit in his head. You know what I mean? He came back with this motherfucker was like, yo, let's just rock out. And he had this shit in his head the whole time. And he coordinated this whole shit. So shout out to Jones. This was a you doing too much without saying you're doing too much, ladies and gentlemen.
You doing too much.
Right? Chizz was just nominated for you doing too much without us saying this shit just now. You understand what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? To all the listeners listening to this, I'm sorry if your whole left or right side is fucked up right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. But, you know, we got to make light of, you know, we try to bring a little laughter to everybody on the radio. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Daria the Culture, man. We rocking. Man, we get ready. Yo, bruh, 2021 is almost out of here, man.
Yeah.
We got
man.
one
Real
left.
shit.
For real, man. I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, it's been a crazy year, man. Kicking off from the pandemic.
Yeah.
And man, I tell you, bro, you know, I'm just glad we all here to see it. You feel what I'm saying? And we are blessed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's been a roller coaster ride.
Oh, man. It really has. It really has. So, you know, please, I tell everybody at the end of the show, we all do, man. We got to stay prayed up. You know what I mean? Let me ask you a question, since we only got like maybe a couple of minutes left. Do y'all still believe in New Year's resolution now?
I don't know.
Because the way your times are, like, you could make a resolution, and you know, everybody do your resolution.
Yeah, that's like,
which is cool. But you can't dictate where your resolution is going to go because the time is so unpredictable. And I think that's what it is. I think the best thing you could do, a New Year's resolution, I think you should, you know, just pray every day.
Right.
Yeah, that's the major.
You don't need one day to recognize sunshine.
Yeah, that's.
I think you need to do that shit every day, right? You know, that's me. I've gotten to the point on this show where it's like we everyday people doing everyday things, and some of these things aren't really good. And when you hear, here we go, we talk about the news, we're gonna try to get up on that here, y'all. But when you hear about them, all you can do is pray about them. You don't need a resolution. I think you need daily prayer. That's it. And that's all you can do.
Yeah, that's real.
That's accurate.
That's real to the point. Cause yo, at the end of the day, I stopped believing in that shit when I realized I always break the motherfucker coming into the bitch anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? My whole thing is, yo, first thing I said, yo, I'm gonna stop drinking for 2022. But when you say happy,
that ain't happening.
Right. Soon as the fucking ball drop,
that ain't happening.
Right. Soon as the fucking ball drop, what you got in your hand? A fucking drink.
A fucking drink.
Broke the fucking contract right there. You know what I mean?
Yourself at that point.
Right. You broke the contract soon as the ball dropped. Hey, you sitting there, turned the fuck up. Yo, I'm gonna stop drinking 2022. Happy New Year. Man, you done fucking broke the contract, motherfucker. It's midnight. It's 2022. You still getting fucked up out this bitch. You done broke the shit. You know what I mean?
And that shit That shit gonna go on and on and on. What that motherfucker said in the Mac? He's talking about pimping and macking. The old school player tried to tell Goldie, it's gonna go on and on and on till the ball drops on this hot mess.
Right.
Yeah.
That's real. That is real.
That motherfucker was a visionary. Like, we can sit there and make all these plans and do all. Hey, listen, man. Listen, I ain't the one. Listen. You're going to do what you're going to do. Maybe you could curtail it and say, I'm going to stop drinking as much or smoking as much. Slow down. Doing. That's cool. Because, everybody is like working.
And that'd be a little more realistic.
Yeah, listen, I ain't got time for the bullshit, man. Yeah.
That's my...
I'm going to be a righteous man.
Right.
In 2022. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Doing shit,
You're gonna be the same motherfucker.
Right.
That is talking the same shit in 2022.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You still gonna drink. You still gonna smoke.
Yeah.
Whatever your vices are, because we all got vices. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm drinking right now. I ain't stopping that shit. But like, my thing is, you listen, man. I'm gonna lose weight. Man, listen. If you're gonna lose weight, you could did that shit today. You didn't need 2022 to come in.
Right.
Do it today.
Right. That's a fact, though. It's some funny shit, but it is a fact, though. You know what I mean? Like, why wait till the new year to start it? Motherfucker, start your shit right the fuck now. You know what I mean? Because you know goddamn well Thanksgiving coming up. You can't turn down that turkey, them hams, them pies, and all that shit. You ain't turning that motherfucker down. Then they tell you, right, I'm going to lose the motherfucker after Thanksgiving. Motherfucker, you know you ain't going to the motherfucking gym. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. So that's why just stay, like Jones said, stay prayed up, be yourself. You know what I mean? Word to Bernie, be your motherfucking self. You know what I mean? Whatever you like to do, you like to do. You know what I mean? Be your motherfucking self, but, be the best you and upgrade yourself. You ain't got to lose no weight because, you feel, that's up to you if you feel insecure. But hell, be comfortable in your skin and be a kind person and everything else, man. You know what I mean? Shit. If God wanted us to all be skinny, goddamn it, he would have made us that way. You know what I mean? You got some short people who want to be tall. That shit ain't working out for them.
Yeah. Nigga. Nigga always coming up short.
Yeah, some of them come up short.
The motherfuckers want to be skinny.
Be comfortable in your skin.
Bottom
line. Goddamn it, be comfortable. Right.
Bottom line. Be comfortable with who you are, man. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to the greatest for hosting last week battle with that Ninja and Big Mo. That was a good battle, good rap battle clinic. You know what I mean? I built for this network's own Chizz Roundtree, do his hat in the fray. So I don't know when it's gonna come up, but it's gonna come up soon. You know what I mean? So Chizz Roundtree will be in the ring, as well as I think Big Illinois for this network is doing his hat in the ring as well. You feel what I'm saying? This Friday coming up, they got from Homestyle, they got DJ 12 versus S Squad DJ Kesey. So man, it's gonna be a good battle because both of them brothers love hip hop. You know what I mean? 12 is definitely from the Bronx, so them Bronx brothers, they wear a chip on their shoulder when it comes to that hip hop thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good battle overall. You feel what I'm saying, man? Shit. What else is on the board? We got new music coming out this week. You know what I mean? With the Algorithm by Snoop. That's definitely one of the headliners. Man, and like Jones said, man, just be yourself. Love who you are. Stay blessed on who you blessed with. Love your family. The thing is, we got to appreciate the small stuff. I think that's bottom line. What we getting across. We got to appreciate the small stuff of just living. You know what I mean? It's been so many. You know what I mean? It's been so.
It makes a difference. It makes a difference.
It's crazy.
It makes a difference every day because every day you wake up. Oh, I want to say one thing that I saw that was a little bit before we close that show. Stephon Curry is about to break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record.
That's dope.
Yeah, Stephon Curry. Yeah, a lot of players can do what Kareem did without a 3-point line. So shout out to Stephon Curry. He be shooting threes by the Coke machine. You know, he's about to break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record. So shout out to Stephon Curry.
Kudos to him for the hard work and diligence.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So that's a feat. Yeah, that's a feat. But the crazy part is Michael Jordan doesn't want to acknowledge Stephon Curry as a Hall of Famer. So that's, Michael is Michael. I'm gonna close this out. When they used to say, they used to question Wilt Chamberlain versus Michael Jordan, right? And Wilt Chamberlain never wanted to acknowledge Michael.
Right.
Now Michael doesn't want to acknowledge Stephon. He's not a Hall of Famer. Stephon Curry, you know what?
So it's a pass the torch.
Yeah.
Thing. It's a pass the torch.
Yeah, you know what?
Right.
You know what? They ain't got to acknowledge him because facts are facts and numbers are numbers. So,
the thing I laugh at in closing, Wilt Chamberlain, when he was compared to Mike Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, he was a good old shit talker. Wilt talk a lot of shit. Yeah, after you compare it, Mike Jordan becomes Wilt Chamberlain because Wilt Chamberlain was like, hey, he didn't do the numbers I did. And Michael Jordan becomes Wilt Chamberlain because he doesn't want to acknowledge Stephon Curry.
Right.
You see how the shit goes?
Yeah, it's a trait.
Yeah, our community is different. So, Michael Jordan will not say Stephon Curry is a Hall of Famer. Just like Wilt said Mike was a Hall of Famer. So, my thing is, did you say, Jones, you're pressing too hard. No, see how we work?
We don't want to acknowledge each other's accolades.
We don't. Even in greatness, we don't.
Right. And that should.
So on that note,
that should be the New Year's resolution. And you ain't gotta, just embrace each other and lift each other up, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lift each other up.
Right.
And it's hard to do. I get it. Sometimes, hell, on a personal level, what if Michael don't like Stephen Curry? You know what I mean? He just faking the funk in front of the cameras. But real talk, what if behind the scenes he don't really fuck with Curry like that?
Well, because Mike, you know how Mike is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Mike's got a different, do you think Stephon is a Hall of Famer? Mike, no, not really. Right. But then you talk about, it's Michael Jordan, right? So Michael Jordan got 6 rings back to back to back. Well, I can't acknowledge him because he doesn't have what I have. You got to understand, Mike thinks like that.
Right. Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like Chizz.
Yeah, but you know what? Stephen Curry deserves it,
I agree.
Yeah, people don't want to acknowledge him. Then it is what it is.
No, they acknowledge Steph because Steph changed the game. Program changes. There's program changes. Like Michael's a program changer. Steph is a program changer.
Right.
Like Mike was a program changer. Wilt Chamberlain was a program changer.
Right.
Shit. Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in the game, averaged 50 points a year and 25 rebounds. Nobody's really done that.
Right.
So Wilt felt like Michael Jordan is nothing to me. We were two different positions. So fuck Mike. Where, right, that's what Wilt was saying. You know, Wilt's a good old shit talker from Philadelphia. We get that. But Jordan is now Wilt Chamberlain, basing it on Steph Curry.
Right.
Mike ain't gonna give Steph Curry that. Mike is now Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
And think about it. So, Stephon Curry is really the shit. Because the game is different, the game changed. Mike want to say, well, if he's playing in our day with hand checking, we'd have fucked him up. He would have got all his points. Stephon Curry is saying, well, hell, that's fine. But this is what I'm doing. So fuck Mike Jordan. I'm not saying Stephon will say that, but like, I'm pretty sure he feel like that. This is Jordan saying he in the Hall of Fame. He's about to make Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record, which nobody's ever done.
Right.
And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't even have a 3-point line.
Right.
What the fuck is that about?
Right. That's crazy.
Stephon is just, you know, but it's funny how generations change with us.
Yeah.
Mike Jordan might be like, wait, you broke Kareem's record, but can you match it? 6 rings.
Right.
You know what it is though? We so competitive.
That's what it
every is. Day.
Every day.
Right. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. In the black community, we so competitive every day. Like your record is your record, but like I got mine too.
Right.
I don't know what that is, and versus acknowledgement of the predecessors that set the records versus a Stephon Curry. He's going to break every record. But there's a dude in the middle that named Michael Jordan goes, well, yeah, he broke his record. Well, he ain't got 6 rings, nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are so competitive every day.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, I'm going to end this note.
That's a fact.
I'm going to end this note.
That is a fact.
So, those are...
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, man. So, you know, again, man, again, shout out to Stephen Curry, man. That's a great accolade to have on your stable. You're definitely a whole in our eyes, you know what I mean? And man, man, time is up, bro. On beat.
Yeah, time is up.
Time is up, man. So, Chizz, let them know where they could catch you at, my brother.
Well,
sing it, Chizz. Chizz, sing it, man.
I like to find a way.
I fuck what you did.
You know, it's Chizz 1984. Find Chizz on Facebook, go to YouTube, check out, you know, all the music, Funk Around ENT, Timeless, and just show love, appreciation. God bless, I'm out.
No doubt. Jones, what you got, my brother?
I ain't got a motherfucking
thing.
Hey, that's the .com. I ain't got a motherfucking dang .com.
And that'll be a dope.com.
Oh, shit.
Over to you, man. Go ahead, man.
No, to close it out, man, Mad_Knox201 on that IG, Illmatic Beats on that Twitter, Built for This Radio on that YouTube, Front Ground Records, ENT Production, Timeless Music, The End of the Bench, all of that. Make sure you hit that notification bell, you know what I mean? Built for This Radio network@gmail.com is the site if you want to reach out to me or the crew. You feel what I'm saying? All the records is up there. Go to Mad Knox on YouTube as well. Subscribe to that. You know what I mean? The pre-order of Energy and Volumes goes down Black Friday. You know what I mean? Black Friday, 2 weeks from now. Pre-orders for Energy and Volumes. You can order it off the cuff and buy it early before it drops on Christmas Day. So that's going down in the next 2 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? So on that note, please wash your hands, wash your ass, wear a mask, get vaccinated, get tested weekly, go out with some class. You feel what I'm saying? On behalf of your boys, Chizz, Roundtree, Earl Jones, and DJ Mad Knox and God's Will, we will be back next week. Peace.
One love, y'all.
At night I can't sleep, I toss and turn, candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Four walls just staring at a nigga. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. See, every time my eyes close, I start sweating and blood starts coming out my nose. It's somebody watching the act, but I don't know who it is, so I'm watching my back. I can see him when I'm deep in the covers. When I awake, I don't see the motherfucker. He owns a black hat like I own, a black suit and a cane like my own. Some might say take a chill, B, but fuck that shit. There's a nigga trying to kill me. I'm popping in the clip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window. Investigating the joint for traps. Checking my telephone for taps. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's fucked up when your mind is playing tricks on you.
I make big money, I drive big cars, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night, something ain't right. I feel I'm being tailed by the same sucker's headlights. Is it that fool that I ran off the block? Or is it that nigga last week that I shot? Or is it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had cane, but it was gold, met a flower. Reached under my seat, grabbed my papa for the suckers. Ain't no use to me lying, I was scared than a motherfucker. Hook the left in the Popeyes and bail down quick. If it's going down, let's get this shit over with. Here they come, just like I figured. I got my hand on the motherfucking trigger. When I saw him, make your ass start giggling. 3 blind, crippling, crazy senior citizens. I live by the swamp. I take my boys everywhere I go because I'm paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulder and peeping around corners. My mind is playing tricks on me.
Day by day it's more impossible to cope. I feel like I'm the one that's doing dope. Can't keep a steady hand because I'm nervous. Every Sunday morning I'm in service, praying for forgiveness and trying to find an exit out the business. I know the Lord is looking at me, but yet and still it's hard for me to feel happy. I often drift when I drive, having fatal thoughts of suicide. Bang and get it over with. And then I'm worry-free, but that's bullshit. I got a little boy to look after, and if I die, then my child will be a bastard. I had a woman down with me, but to me it seemed like she was down to get me. She helped me out in this shit, but to me she was just another bitch. Now she's back with her mother. Now I'm realizing that I love her. Now I'm feeling lonely. My mind is playing tricks on me.
This year Halloween fell on a weekend. Me and Ghetto Boys are trick-or-treating, robbing little kids for bags, till an old man got behind our ass. So we speeded up the pace, took a look back, and he was right before our face. He'd be in for a squabble, no doubt, so I swung and hit the nigga in his mouth. He was going down, we figured, but this wasn't no ordinary nigga. He stood about 6 or 7 feet. Now that's the nigga I be seeing in my sleep. So we triple teamed on him, dropping them motherfucking bees on him. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared, and my boys disappeared too. Then I felt just like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween. It was dark as fuck on the streets. My hands were all bloody from punching on the concrete. Goddamn, homie. My mind is playing tricks on me.
You are now tuned in to your number one radio station.
UNFILTERED Network. We are built for this network, for the strong, not the weak.